A Thanksgiving Eve shooting near the White House sent shockwaves through the country. Let's break down what happened.
Former President Trump didn't just call it a crime, he framed it as a crisis for the entire nation.
The attack itself was brutal, a point-blank ambush-style attack on 2 service members right near the White House.
And these weren't just any soldiers. They were part of a task force that was actually making D.C. safer.
The human cost was just devastating. One Guard member was killed, while the other is still fighting for his life.
Trump immediately labeled it an act of terror, and that label has huge policy implications.
The investigation moved really fast, and the suspect's identity added a whole new layer to this.
The suspect was confirmed to be an Afghan national. This became the absolute focus of Trump's response. Turns out, he came into the U.S. during that chaotic 2021 airlift from Afghanistan.
Trump called that airlift total bedlam, arguing there was almost no vetting, creating a huge security risk.
So in his view, this wasn't random violence. It was a direct result of failed immigration policies.
He claimed a staggering 20 million unknown and unvetted foreigners had entered the country. And to drive the point home, he pointed to Minnesota's Somali community as an example of security risks.
Okay, so what was the response? Well, it was swift, with major security and policy changes announced immediately.
First thing, 500 additional troops were mobilized right away to help protect the Capitol.
But it went way beyond security. He then announced a permanent pause on migration from many countries.
This plan, dropped on social media, laid out a multi-step approach to crack down on current immigration policies.
And it wasn't just about the future. It also called for a massive review of past immigration decisions.
This proposal came after nearly 80,000 visas had already been revoked, so the commitment was clear.
Trump's Thanksgiving message ended with a really stark warning to anyone he considered an enemy of America.
So, this single event has triggered a huge debate. What does it all mean for U.S. immigration moving forward?